Okay, so I don't really know where to start, but like you guys have a lot of questions, and God, I don't know. I don't even really want to be seen, so I'm doing the video right now because I had to do a side job and wear makeup, of course. So it's like, but if I start crying and mess up my makeup, then it doesn't matter. Whatever. Anyways, some of you wanted to know like what woke me up, and I have to tell you. And I've been wanting to tell the story for a long time, because I do want people to know. Not out of like retaliation, but out of being aware, like what your family, your blood family, can do to you, just because of a religion. Like, what woke me up was the mistreatment, like, of my family, and it's really heartbreaking and sad. Because if you talk to them, as many of you do, I'm sure. So funny. You want to run and talk about me being an apostate. Like, what is an apostate? That's pathetic. That's a pathetic word. Like, it's your go-to word to run from everything about the truth. Like, I'm an apostate. Like, what does that mean? Because since I was born into this world, I asked questions that Jehovah's Witness parents couldn't answer about the Bible. Because this is where I'm confused, and I know I'm getting off the subject, but God, here comes my anxiety. The doctors aren't helping me, by the way. Like, they really don't care, and like, we really need help in the mental health industry for Jehovah's Witnesses, and people who have been raised in cults and like indoctrinated the way that we have. We need specialty. We need people who are willing to go to school and help and like volunteer, even, because I don't know. Obviously, I don't have money. I'm not rich, and the service I'm getting is pathetic. And if I wasn't as strong as a person as I am, I probably wouldn't be alive right now. Some of you may be thinking, like, if you do know me, like, you know that I was never baptized. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Whatever that ever you want to say, but thank God I did not get baptized. Because what my family is doing to me already, considering the fact that I'm not baptized, like, because I stood up for like the truth because of what had happened to me as a child, and nobody protected me. You're mad at me. You're mad at me for speaking out. I can't even, like, I feel like this video is just like going in circles, and I probably shouldn't post it. Like, I really don't care anymore. Like, my whole point of this is to let the world know, like, how Jehovah's Witnesses are and their behavior, like, how disgusting it is. I'm sorry that the camera is shaking, but like, obviously I'm doing a little better. Like, I'm not crying every day, but I think this is a weird phase, like a numb phase, because I'm really numb and like really cold and harsh, and like I feel kind of cruel and mean and like heartless. And I'm not that person. Like, I'm an empath, I'm a healer, I'm a caring person. Like, but right now I feel like I can't really cry, or I don't know, maybe if I start crying again I won't stop again, and I'm not really sure what's going on. But that's what I was going to ask you is, I was very against this religion like my whole life. I was questioning, and nobody could ever answer my questions. So I was mistreated my whole life. I was the black sheep. So it felt like it was worse. Like, I don't know. I feel like that it's so weird to explain and like to even comprehend or break down, explain to you guys, because like most of you guys have been baptized and then shunned, or like I faded away. Like I've been slowly mistreated by every single person I know, but it was the people in the end who my family, who like my sister and my mom, who like always my family, that they won't talk to me because of the protest I did. And I feel so betrayed, and it's everything that's happened all together. And like I don't know, I don't like really want to put it all out there, but then I do. But basically, all in all, I've been mistreated by my family. My little sister, she's always been there for me. She's always, especially since my dad died, she's been like our saving grace and like our hero, and like always been there for me and my boys. And basically won't talk to me because she told me to stop my war against witnesses, and if I left her, I would stop and I would take the videos off of YouTube. When I told her that she only fueled my fire. And some of you asked how I realized I was in a cult. Well, the mistreatment of my older sister was so disturbing to me. How I ended up homeless because my ex's daughter, my stepdaughter that I raised, raped and molested my son at the age of 7. I ended up homeless because of this, because of trying to flee and get him to safety. And while I was homeless, something unfortunate happened because my brother-in-law sold me something that was faulty while I was homeless and expected me to pay for something. He took advantage of me, basically. And I will tell the whole story if people want to hear it, because the truth needs to be told instead of lies, making it seem like I'm the devil, or I'm this, or I did that. Like, no, the truth will set you free. It will set me free because I know that I'm innocent. And what he did to me was just unacceptable. And so that was the first thing that happened. Not the first thing, but the first major thing. They had the option to give me back $20,000 worth of personal business supplies that I've collected over 20 years. That has been my sole income for me and my boys that I've raised. Who my son's going to be 20 in March. My other son just turned 16. And my other one is going to be 11. So my brother-in-law and my sister, my oldest blood sister, same mom, same dad, had the option because my stolen property was found. And since I couldn't, and I did offer to pay to have it released from the tow yard in full, and I offered to bring it back to them, but they wanted to be vindictive and they wanted to take it from me because they're cruel and they think that being Jehovah's Witnesses, that they have the right to punish people because that's what you guys do. Disgusting. So they thought they would punish me because I was homeless and I couldn't make a payment to them for something they sold me that I couldn't use, that was broken when I got it in the first place. And then it got stolen with all my stuff in it. But then it was found with my stuff and they wouldn't give it back to me. And it broke my heart because, especially my brother-in-law, he was more like a brother to me than my sister ever was. But guess what happened? She was on his ass to become an All-Star servant and an elder his entire life. So as he moved up the ladder, he got more and more and more indoctrinated. Yep, I'm talking to you. You know who you are. I hope that you watch this. Because the deeper into that religion that you got, the crueler and the meaner you got. Because the old you would have never done that to me. You were my big brother. You always protected me. You protected me from my big sister. Remember in high school, we would write letters to each other, and you were my big brother, and I had joked with my big sister because I trusted you. But you took away everything from me, the way I cared for my children. So that was the first thing that woke me up to how he had changed so much because he became a servant. He didn't care about me anymore. And I was literally intense in the street. So that was number one. Number two, I encourage you all, or maybe I'll read it for you, the top 10 reasons why or how or define that you might be in a cult. And if you've ever seen Get Out, when you sit down and you read the 10 reasons why or definitions explaining what makes a cult, be prepared, because one by one, like, I sank into the chair deeper and deeper, and my heart broke more and more because I realized, like, I've been brainwashed and indoctrinated. And why do I care? Why does it mean so much? And why does it matter? It's like, thank you guys for commenting, because like you helped me understand, like, yeah, the whole world's been pulled out from under me. Everything I thought I was isn't, and everything that is not is, and that was wasn't. And I feel so alone. And then why do I want people to wake up? Like, do I want people to wake up so they can be happy like me because I'm not happy? Do I want people to wake up because I'm tired? They're being controlled. And we're human beings. Nobody should control us ever. Okay, so just Google 10 reasons you may be in a cult and read it and tell me if you're in a cult.